G'day viewers, welcome to Totally Fucked Up Friday. And my god, there is some fucked up shit to talk about this week. There's a bit of a theme to the stories I want to talk about tonight, and that theme is nature's trying to fucking kill us. Okay? I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We should get rid of nature before it gets rid of us. I mean, just concrete over everything. And fucking animals, what good are they? All they want to do is bite you. And it's not even the things that you think are going to get you that end up being the most dangerous. And I'll tell you another thing. 3 stories I want to talk about, and they had one thing in common when I saw them. When someone leaked to them this week, my reaction was, bullshit. And they all turned out to be true. There were multiple sources backing up all of them. But they were like urban legends come to life. And I don't know, seriously, you're not going to... Really? Really? That's real? Oh my fucking god. And, you know, you just can't trust nature. I mean, you get the tree huggers out there. You know what's going to happen to the tree huggers? A branch will fall off the tree and kill them. Or a squirrel will bite them. And you might think, well, that's not so bad. A squirrel bite. What would you get off a squirrel? I don't know. How about the fucking plague? What plague, you say? The plague! Bubonic plague! The Black Death! Yeah, but that's probably just in the middle of nowhere in some remote third world country. Why should I worry? Because I was in Los fucking Angeles! A squirrel got trapped in Los Angeles and they tested it and it had the fucking plague! And the ranger said, oh, we better evacuate this park. You think you've got fucking Black Death squirrels! Which, incidentally, is the name of a metal band I'm forming. That was the one plus from this story. Black Death Squirrels. Best metal name ever. But this is real. And then when I saw multiple sources saying, no, really, Black Death Squirrel, it's a real thing, I thought, did you just randomly test a squirrel for the plague? Why would you do that? Because it fucking happens all the time. They get a squirrel testing positive for plague every couple years. What the fuck is up with that? I live in a country and worry about poisonous spiders and snakes and crocodiles and sharks. But fucking Black Death squirrels? What is that even about? My god, what is wrong? I mean, I just saw a documentary called Sharknado. And okay, that's good solid science. That's plausible. We all know we're a serious threat from tornado-born sharks. That's just common sense that that's something we've got to watch out for. Okay? But, I mean, fucking squirrels with the plague, and it's probably going to be some mutated version that gets into your bloodstream if they bite you, gives you brain damage, and you lose all your self-control, and just become violent and crazed, and start biting people, and it infects them. So it's like this zombie-like plague, except it's fucking squirrel Black Death plague! That's science, okay? Don't question me. That is good, solid science. And it's not just squirrels. When I was a kid in Australia, there's a famous song called There Was a Redback on the Toilet Seat when I was there last night. It's a humorous song about a guy who gets bitten on the arse by a redback when he goes to the outdoor toilet. This came back to me when I read a story which comes out of Israel. A guy's had to front up to hospital because he was taking a leak, and while he's got his dick hanging out pissing, a fucking snake bit him on the dick. Now, ladies, I know you think men are a bit overly sensitive, but you don't have genitals swinging out in the breeze, okay? They're vulnerable, we get nervous, and whether they will admit it or not, most men have a deep-seated fear of a fucking snake biting them on the dick, okay? And it's just cavalcade stories like, lucky it wasn't poisonous. Yeah, lucky. That is really the first thought I have. How lucky am I that a non-venomous snake bit me on the dick. Oh, and it's just like when he's being interviewed, the guy goes, it was quite small. The snake was small, okay? Don't get personal. And again, it's the same like, no, that's a joke story. Going out for a piss somewhere in the countryside and a snake bite. No, apparently real. And also, this story, it comes out of the UK. There's another one I said, oh, bullshit, when I heard it. A woman, she's coming back from a holiday in Peru, and she's got really bad headaches, like piercing headaches and sort of pain shooting down the side, and she can hear this awful sort of scratching sound in her ear. She's going, something's wrong, rushes herself to the hospital. Very wise. And so there is, there's a doctor looking in here going, let's see what's wrong in there. And I believe the doctor's reaction was something like, oh my fucking God! Oh, there is no God! Oh, Satan! What is this? Oh my God, that's awful! Hey, calm down. What it turns out is this woman, while she was on holidays in Peru, it's like a screw fly has got in her ear and laid eggs, and maggots have hatched, and the scratching sound she can hear is flesh-eating maggots in her ear canal. Oh, it's like that old story about someone with a spider in their ear or an earwig, and they get it out, but it's planted eggs, and they eat the brain, and they die. Turns out this woman didn't die because they got something like 8 fucking maggots that were going for her brain. Okay, this is what I mean. Okay, nature trying to get us, and I'm sure all these things are linked. They are definitely trying to turn us into some sort of zombie. Get around and, chew out bits of your brain so your self-control's gone, and then it's just violence and biting and spreading of viruses. Okay, so all I'm saying is, if you have a friend who's been somewhere exotic and they come back and they complain of a headache and scratching noises in there, shoot them in the head before it's too late. It's you or them. If you don't get them, they will get